A warm welcome to all of you and a heartfelt namaste. I, Anuradha, would like to thank all of you for writing in your comments and suggestions on our YouTube and Spotify channels and liking, sharing, and subscribing to our channels. Today, we are going to talk about the transit of Rahu. Rahu is a planet that in its wake, when it transits over the nakshatras and the houses, brings about change. Rahu is change personified because it talks about the future, the way our life would unfold. And we know that change is the most constant thing in life. Rahu also creates fears. One thing that we can relate to or take note from is the story of Raja Parikshit. Raja Parikshit was the descendant of Arjuna, and being related to the family of Lord Krishna, he had his values in the right place. However, once, because Kal was on his head and he was full of ego and ignorance at that time, he managed somehow in a very poor state of mind to be rude, to be nasty to a rishi. The result was that he had to lose his life within 8 days of that happening. We can equate the transiting of Rahu into Aries with that, because Rahu is something that allures a person, causes ignorance and causes fear. And Aries, as we all know, is the first house of the Kalpurush Kundali, which represents the head of the Kalpurush Kundali. So if there is ignorance in life, if there is ego in life, this Rahu can bring about a lot of difficulties and problems. What is the area of life that will face these problems can be seen as to which part of the zodiac your lagna is in. If your lagna is in Mesh, this can be on your own self. If your lagna happens to be in Capricorn, it could be in relation to your parent, it could be in relation to your emotional values attached at home. So we further move on and see how this Rahu affects you in terms of your lagna. Rahu transits to Aries on 12th of April 2022. For the sign of Cancer, it moves into your 10th house with your 3rd lord and your 12th lord. The 3rd lord and 12th lord in the 10th house shows some changes in your profession, some new beginnings. With Rahu, one needs to be careful that you're not investing in something too big, or you're not letting go of projects with the mind frame that you're not being understood, or taking emotional decisions about your workplace. If you take emotional decisions about your workplace, which can in a hurry, which can on a later date fall back on you, it will create problems for you at a later date, and it can come and boomerang on your face at that. So one needs to be very careful about the decisions one is taking. It is also a good time to put in a lot of effort into something new. This newness has to be done with caution. It has to be done with a lot of study, because Rahu in Ashwini, as it would move down for you, it would, and during the last 6 months, it could be making you hurry into doing a lot of things in your profession, bringing about a lot of changes in your profession. Hurry is always accompanied by worry when we talk about Rahu. So one needs to not let their ego with others, with spouses or with family members get into the way, nor should one be willing to spend, because Rahu can make one spend for show and form. Not should be one willing to invest or spend, and be very careful on these grounds. If you're careful, if you look further into your business without being arrogant or emotional about it, you would be able to take the right decisions, because Mercury is all about taking the right decisions. So stay cool, stay calm. Don't let emotions seep into your workplace. The one remedial measure that we have about Rahu is worshipping of goddess Durga and helping people who are not just belong to your caste and your community. If you do that, then you will be able to tide over this period Yes, Rahu return, Rahu movement into an area is not a very, into a new zone, into a new sign is not something that one would want to, because there's already a lot of upheaval that we can see and we really are not very interested in that. But life continues, planets keep moving, and they bring with them their own remedial measures also. Keep donating to people who are in need, may not, without looking at the caste and creed, and remembering Goddess Durga as you come out of the bed right early in the morning is a good start of the day. Till we meet
Please
with
hit the
you
bell
again.
icon for fresh updates. Don't forget to like, share, and comment on the videos, and please subscribe to our channel.